Good morning. I've been wondering about one thing. Where are the camps? I've been expecting them to turn up, and I don't see them yet. We have the passports. The next step would be the camps and trains leading to the camps. And you put people in the camps, you see. In Nazi Germany they had camps, and trains. They also had passports. The passport thing, Jews, they had the letter J stamped in their passport. And they also had the yellow star on their clothes, so that everybody could tell. And now we have the passport. We call it, or they call it, the health passport or the freedom passport. And thanks to this, you can tell whether a person took the shot or not. And if you didn't, you could be reduced to a second-class citizen. I'm not lying about this. I'm not making it up. Most of you know this. It's already here. We see this happening already. So the next natural step would be trains and camps. So where are they? Well, we do have camps already. They have been built earlier, but for this specific purpose, with the shot, I don't see them yet. And one country will be first. Maybe it's going to be Canada. I think so, actually. Or it's going to be Australia, New Zealand, or Ireland, or Germany. I don't know. I don't think Germany. No. These Germans, they know something about camps. Anyway, Canada, I think, it's going to be first. So this would be camps where you put people in. I know. It's too weird. It is. Or maybe it's going to be the United States. You see, I saw this document, and it's from the CDC, right? And I will post a link to this document. It's on their website. And I thought I'd just read parts of this, odd words from this document, and then you can tell me how you feel about it. Right. So here I go. Implementing the shielding approach to prevent infections in humanitarian settings. Shielding approach. I think they thought long and hard before they used this term. Camps, here it is, already in the beginning. The shielding approach aims to reduce the number of severe cases by limiting contact between individuals at high risk of developing severe disease and the general population. High-risk individuals would be temporarily relocated to safe or green zones. Well, it sounds better than camps, I suppose. Green zones. They would have minimal contact with family members and other low-risk residents. The shielding approach suggests physically separating high-risk individuals from the general population. And they talk about camps, camp or camp-like settings. A group of shelters such as schools, community buildings within a camp sector, maximum 50 high-risk individuals per single green zone. Here they use green zone again, not camp. Where high-risk individuals are physically isolated together. Each green zone has a dedicated latrine, bathing facility. Sounds familiar. No, this is something else. So they have a latrine, bathing facility for high-risk individuals. To minimize external contact, each green zone should include able-bodied high-risk individuals capable of caring for residents who have disabilities or are less mobile. All right. High-risk individuals, able-bodied high-risk individuals. I don't know who these people are. Maybe they are people who just wouldn't take the jab. I don't know. They don't say. But they should take care of the other ones. Yeah. Dedicated staff need to be identified to monitor each green zone. Now this sounds very familiar. This sounds like guards to me. Yeah, monitor, dedicated staff. They should be monitoring the green zone. And they say it may be necessary to assign someone within the green zone to minimize movement in or out of the green zone. Yeah, definitely. This sounds like guards. Maybe they would have a uniform, I suppose, so that you can see who they are, you see? Yeah. A guard, basically. Yeah. Green zone shelters should always be kept clean. Residents should be provided with the necessary cleaning products and materials to clean their living spaces. So you clean up your own mess while you are there, being isolated. They also say this: isolation, separation from family members, loss of freedom and personal interactions may require additional psychosocial support. So they thought about this, yeah. It's good, yeah. People would react to this, I suppose, being isolated, not being able to meet, to see their children or their families. Yeah, they may need some support, and this should be provided for them. Yeah, and they should always be clean. Now, how big is this? Well, this is a good question. The number of green zones required may be greater than anticipated, they say, as they are based on the total number of high-risk individuals. So how many are there? Right? They actually mention a number. More than 1/4 of the population may fall under high-risk categories. 1/4 of the population. So how many people are we talking about here in the United States? How many do you have in the United? 300 million, I think. 25% of you may end up here in these green zones. Well, that's a lot of people. And that's a lot of camps, right? Only 50 per camp. I suppose they would be everywhere, right? More than 1/4 of the population. And what about the time? Yeah, they also say this. They say 6 months. That's right. Or when the epidemic is ended. Well, we know about this, right? Yeah. When will it end? I don't think it will. You see, they will just keep going with this. 6 months or when the epidemic is ended. So here's my question to you. How do you feel about this? Right. Be good.